So can I be honest with y'all? I had a rough Monday. I'm thankful for a day, but I'm also thankful to be done with it. You know what I'm saying? It was just a rough. I get home, my kids like, mommy, can we order Chinese food? Y'all gonna eat what's up in these cabinets. They like, we want some Chinese food. I'm like, okay, we're gonna figure it out. I'm making some Chinese food. I'm like, oh, this about to be the best Chinese food of all time. There, don't challenge me. So y'all already know where I got everything. My favorite place. This is all Aldi's. We on a time restraint, so steam these down a little bit. We need these, so throw them in the microwave for about 5 minutes. Scramble these eggs up. I like a lot of eggs in my fried rice. Now let this cook down, and you start seeing your little shrimp. They start to shrink. Add a little water to it so your shrimp don't get tough. Now let's get ready to fry this rice. Add the soy sauce to the oil. About that much. Seems like a lot, but let it sit for a minute. I put some black pepper in there too. So the kicker to good fried rice is to use day old rice. We ain't have time for that today. So you have to make sure your rice is firm. So you can chill it. You can throw it in the freezer for about 10-20 minutes after you prep it. But you never want to put hot rice and try to fry it because it turn mushy. Okay? So let it kind of just fry literally for a little while. And then we start to mix in our ingredients. Add your egg into it. Then add the remainder of your toppings in there. Y'all already know what we adding. Gotta add that up in there. And we about to throw these up in the air fryer for about 6 minutes, okay? Well, this food look way better than the Chinese food restaurants. Don't play with me. Do not play games with me. It's good, ain't it?
This week I meal prepped little gyro wraps, gyro, I don't know. I've heard it different ways. And then while I was prepping them, I was like, that sounds so freaking good. So here I am making one. I air fried my chicken. It's really hot. I air fried my chicken and then I just cut some cucumber, tomato, and a little bit of onion because I don't fuck with onion like that. But I just feel like when it's in a gyro, I can eat that. It's so easy to assemble. Like you just put your little veggies there, your cucumber. I made one with not falafel, what's it called? Lamb yesterday. No, that's not the word. I think it is lamb. I can't think of it. Well, and I'm just adding a little bit of cilantro and this tzatziki, I don't know how to say it, that I got it from Aldi. It's pickle and dill. Some Tabasco, of course. And there it is.
Let's try Aldi's seafood boil.
This is delicious. All right, y'all. I'm finally getting to try Aldi's seafood boil for Stony. Only costs $10. Let's try it and let's see how it tastes. So here's my pot of boiling water. And I opened the seafood boil. So it comes with this packet of seasoning mix for the boil. You take it out and then you're gonna add the contents in the bag into the boiling water. So I didn't even tell y'all, right? But this comes with shrimp, corn, mussels, red skin potatoes, and andouille sausage, Cajun style seasoning packet. Yum. Add all of that in there, and it says to cook it for about 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, so it doesn't come with eggs, but I like eggs in my boil, so I'm gonna add 3 eggs. So I think it says to add 3/4 of the packet of seasoning mix in here, so I'm gonna add half or 3/4, something like that. I'm gonna add some of it and leave a little bit back. sit up a little, mix it, and let it come back to a boil and let it cook for about 5 minutes, y'all. To make my sauce, because of course I'm gonna put some butter on, use some onion, garlic. I'm making something real simple. I have a piece of ginger here. I'm just removing the skin, and then I got my stick of butter for the sauce, and I'm gonna use this lime or lemon, and then I'm gonna add some seasonings. Don't forget, we still have some seasoning left from the packet, so you do your thing, people. Okay, let's see. Okay, it should be good, y'all. The only thing, I'm gonna leave it a little bit longer because I put the eggs in there, and then we're gonna taste this bad boy up. Okay, so here is it when it's done. You just want to drain out the water, and now let's make the sauce before we taste it. Ooh, I'm pouring everything in the pot. So my minced garlic, fresh ginger, and onion. 1 stick of butter. I'm gonna add my seasoning. So I'm adding some Sazon, and that's optional, but whatever is seasoning gonna make it taste good. I'm only adding a little bit of the Creole seasoning because it's spicy. And some Old Bay seasoning. About a tablespoon of that. So the Creole seasoning, if you like your seafood boil spicy, add it. But I'm making it for me and my daughter, so I'm not gonna go too crazy. Now I'm adding what was left in the packet. And then you want to mix that with the butter. Okay, and let it simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes. Let the onion soften a little. Ooh, that looks so good already, y'all. Oh, look at that. Ooh, it's gonna be good. So usually I add some brown sugar, but I'm out, so I added a little bit of regular white sugar. Okay, so add in some brown sugar and some water. Don't add too much, but you want to have enough sauce in there. So I like to add a little bit of water. Taste your sauce and adjust it as needed. For the good stuff, y'all. Time for the good stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the eggs because I gotta take the shell out of it. So just take off my shell. Okay, I almost forgot to add some of my lime juice or lemon, whatever you got on hand. So I'm gonna add, so just pour the sauce all over the boil. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, y'all, this is gonna be good. I can tell. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of parsley or cilantro, whatever you got. No. And that's it. No. The seafood boil is done, y'all. Look at that. Ooh, this is gonna be good. I'm trying not to mash up my potatoes too much, but I gotta show y'all this boil. Oh.
Oh yeah, mash up your potatoes. Fine.
Somebody's a little grumpy because they're hungry, huh?
Oh.
Let's taste it, guys. This looks good, right?
10 out of 10 recommend.
All right, y'all. What's for dinner tonight? Of course, tonight's quick 1-pot 20-minute meal is definitely always brought to you by Aldi. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab some of that New Orleans style jambalaya mix from Aldi. This is kind of like the Zatarain's mix that you would get at other grocery stores. Sometimes Aldi does have it. I have seen a Zatarain's mix, but this is gonna be the Aldi brand. Okay, so you're gonna grab that. You're gonna grab you a bag of that shrimp right on up out the freezer section. Okay, you're gonna cut you up a couple peppers, a couple onions, put it all together. All right, let's go. You're gonna add you some oil to the pan and saute up your peppers and your onions. I'm using orange and yellow because that's what I had on hand. Add in your garlic, season your peppers, add in the broth, the rice from the box, the seasoning packet from the box, some Tony's. Let that simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. While that's cooking, you're gonna go ahead and thaw your shrimp out. Add in your shrimp and let this cook for another 10 minutes. All right, y'all. That's it. I usually use green pepper, so this is my first time using the yellow and orange, so we're gonna see how it tastes. It's still good. But quick 20-minute one pot meal. I usually make this with seafood for me because my daughter Mila is allergic to seafood, but if you got some leftover chicken, you can use that. I've used turkey sausage. I'll put that in here. My favorite combination is turkey sausage and shrimp together. But quick, easy, 20 minutes, you're done. Once again, thank you, Aldi.
Right, everyone loved what I made for dinner last night, so let's go again tonight with a quick freezer food / easy quick dinner. So we've got buttermilk chicken thighs, barbecue pulled pork, waffle fries, and some buns. I'll put some salad in as well, but I'll show you when I get to it. These both go on for 35 minutes at 180, so that's really good. They take the same amount of time. I'll pop those in when it gets down to 20 minutes. So the pulled pork and the chicken's ready to go in the oven. This is the sauce for the pulled pork. You don't put this on until there's 10 minutes left of oven time, so I'll let you know when we get to that. Just popping it on for 15 minutes, then I know when to put the waffle fries in. Right, let's do some salad. We're just having lettuce and avocado. It's a bit boring, but I'm not a big fan of tomato and cucumber and burger. Don't judge me. Just gonna get the lettuce and just have it in whole. I get baby gem or little gem, whatever you call it. So just gonna have whole bits like this, and I'll wash them before I put them in. Just like that. Easy. I was about to say easy as that and then it didn't work. Whoops. And then avocado, I just chop as any other normal person would an avocado, to be honest. Well, don't know, I might do it different to you. Squeeze it out. That was traumatic. The phone fell over and it stopped recording. But that's literally all I do with avocado. Now when I have a burger, I usually just have mayo, but my partner likes a little bit of spice. So I'll show you what we do to make his sauce. Everyone and their dogs has one of these in their house, all 50, like, you know. So, red hot wing sauce and mayo. Oh my god, I just spilled everywhere. I should not be left alone in the kitchen, honestly. And just mix it together. There is no a certain amount, just chuck it in, to be honest. Time has just gone off, so I'm just chucking the waffle fries in, and these are for Roman's dinner. They're like potato and fish fingers, but not fingers, they're fish. Time to put the sauce on the pulled pork. I'm not going to show you this, I'm literally just going to pour this over, but yeah. Oh, you do pull it apart with 2 forks and then put the sauce on. I completely forgot, but yeah. A key ingredient to every burger is crispy fried onions. Definitely need these. I've got 15 seconds left, so I'm just going to plate it up and show you at the end. Make sure you toast your buns. Here she is. I added cheese and the crispy onions. Oh my goodness, don't even ask me how I'm gonna eat this because I have no idea.
This week I'm going to do wraps and a side of veggies for lunch at work, and I'll just make it daily so the wrap doesn't get soggy or anything. But I have this flat out wrap that's 100 calories, add a little bit of Dijon mustard, some honey turkey, and some spinach. You can make it as fancy or as simple as you want, but I'm just kind of keeping it simple. And so that's my lunch, and then I can choose like carrots, celery, or cucumbers.
Here's a yummy dinner that you can add into your rotation for this week. Baked ziti. Your family will love it. Let me show you how to make it. I ran over to Aldi to get some ziti noodles. They didn't have that, so just grab the rigatoni noodles. Now it says cook 11 to 13 minutes. I'm just gonna cook these for like 9 minutes because then we're gonna turn around and bake it so they'll get cooked even more then. Don't forget to salt your water. Once you add the pasta, reduce the heat and then drain when ready. I made a homemade sauce. You can definitely use a jarred sauce. Don't feel like you have to do this. If you want to know how to do this, leave me a comment and let me know. I'll be glad to show you. And I browned up some meat and put it in the sauce. Add the pasta into the sauce. Stir it all in. Ricotta cheese into our pasta. If you look on the back, we've got 90 calories, 6 grams of protein. Nice. All right, fold in the cheese.
You know.
Then grate up some mozzarella cheese. Pro tip, put the cheese in the freezer first. It will grate up much easier. Top the pasta with the cheese. Bake at 350 for 40 minutes.
All right, y'all. What's for dinner tonight? I got 2 chicken breasts that I need to make a meal out of. Make it stretch. Let's get it. And y'all know tonight's meal is definitely brought to you by Aldi. And it's going to be an easy one. So let's get to it. Now, y'all gonna hear Adriana once again playing with her piano. It is what it is. But today, I don't really feel like having to clean up the kitchen a whole bunch. Or I don't really want a whole bunch of dishes. Okay? So the goal is one-pot meals. I love me a good one-pot meal. Okay? Especially on these types of days. So we got the chicken breast, right? So we're just gonna chop that up and saute it. Okay? Then we got the Asian stir-fry vegetable blend from Aldi. Okay? Get this out the freezer section. Now we got some broccoli, carrots, corn, peppers in there, right? And then it already comes with a pack of sauce. It comes with the Asian savory sauce already inside of there. But if you like to have a little bit of additional sauce, Aldi also sells it in the bottle, okay? Keep that in mind. Then we're gonna put that on top of some rice, okay? Y'all know rice is a good filler. When you need to make a meal stretch, I typically use brown rice, so that's what we're using today. All right, that's what we got right now. And this is gonna be your finished product, y'all. You got some chicken stir fry on top of some brown rice, and it did not take that long. This is technically not a one-pot meal; it's a two-pot meal because I had to make the rice in a separate pot, then the stir fry, but still 2 pots in here. Okay, quick, easy. You don't got a lot of dishes, and it's good. That's it. That's all.
Attention Aldi shoppers, check out this really fun meal that we made with everything coming from Aldi. We did a make your own pizza night with a side salad and a dessert. These pizza crusts come in 3 packs with the sauce already in there. I browned some sausage, did some pepperonis and green peppers with the cheese on top. Baked those in the oven for just a few minutes, of course, topped with Parmesan cheese. These were really good and simple to make. Here it is plated up. The dessert was one of the giant cookie kits. It comes with everything you need except the butter and 1 egg. The instructions are super easy to follow, and here's what it looked like coming out of the oven. It was delicious. Like and comment if you've tried any of these things.
All right, y'all, this is what I call burrito casserole my way, baby. 1985 for my family of 5, and it's gonna last us for 2 days. Going to Aldi. We're going to grab some refried beans. We're going to grab some taco seasoning, tortilla bread. We're going to grab some diced tomatoes and mozzarella, ground beef, and sour cream. I already had cheddar at home. It was $19.85. I'm going to cook it down my ground beef, add my taco seasoning, add my rotel. I'm going to add a paper napkin to pick up the grease. Put in my first layer of tortilla bread. Add my meat. Then we're going to add a little cheese. Make sure you get the mozzarella. Adding another layer of tortilla bread. Cooking my refried beans. Full video on YouTube. Cooking with Ebony Elbow with all the ingredients and measurements. Adding a little more cheese. Link in bio. Another layer. Adding my last can of rotel. There's that cheddar that I already had. That's how I look for it in the oven. Oh, y'all, this is how I look when it came out. Boom, there you go. Don't forget your sour cream for dipping sauce.
Very easy, 1-pot meal. I just went over to Aldi and grabbed everything I needed for $12. First thing you're gonna do is cut up some potatoes. Add some oil to a skillet. Dump in all the potatoes. These are gonna take a few minutes to cook, so you can do something else while these are cooking. I'm seasoning mine with salt and pepper. Do a little more oil on the top. I was going to season with some garlic and rosemary. You'll know the potatoes are done when they're brown, crispy, and fork tender. Now, potatoes are an amazing carb source. They're great for energy, but we can't just have potatoes. So I got this rotisserie style pulled chicken. So we're going to add some of that in there. I don't know, should I add all of it? Let's just add all of it. Now this is already cooked, so it just has to heat up. And we always want to add some vegetables into our diet, so I just grabbed this spinach because it's so easy. You don't have to cut it or anything. I'm going to add some of this in and then cook this until this is all wilted down. Feel free to make it your own. Switch out any of the carbs, protein, or vegetables that I used here. Now you have a balanced dinner. Super simple to make. I'm going to do a little bit of this Southwest hot mustard on mine. If you hate spending hours in the kitchen, give me a follow for more easy, balanced meal ideas.
How many meals can I get for $40 at Aldi? So I decided to do this spontaneously with no list or meal plans. All I had was $40 in cash in my purse. I wanted to see how far I can stretch my dollar and to give some meal ideas. I should mention that this is for a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 kids, and I have a pretty full pantry including seasoning and broths that may be used for these meals. So I spent $47.52. However, I did buy some snacks. So I think I spent $44 on the actual meals. So the first meal is going to be chicken fajitas with rice and black beans. We've got some tomato sauce for the rice. I'm also going to be using some bell peppers, onion, and garlic. And these are going to be used for multiple meals. The second meal is going to be dirty rice using this Grand Mile sausage. I might end up buying some andouille sausage to go with this. I'm not really sure yet. But again, I'm going to be using the bell peppers, onion, garlic, and some rice. The third meal is going to be macaroni with meat sauce and some asparagus. And of course, I'm going to also be using onion and garlic. The fourth meal is going to be shrimp fried rice. I'm going to put a twist on it. I'm not really sure exactly what type of fried rice, but I'm going to be using some peas, corn, of course, onions and garlic, and some of the white rice and some green onion. I know I use a lot of rice for this, but rice is affordable, rice is versatile, and rice is life. So this is everything that I was able to get for $44 at Aldi's. I'm going to do a better job sticking to the budget of $40, but I think you can get a good 3 to 4 solid meals. And as you can see, I got some fresh produce, some frozen produce, protein, and carbs. So yeah, if you like to see more of this type of videos, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
The family is in need of a healthy dinner, and for my sanity, it needs to be quick and easy. This is the thin sliced chicken breast from Aldi. Now, anytime I'm thinking healthy, I'm first thinking of lean protein. So I grabbed this chicken breast, and I like this because it's thin, it cooks up really fast. All right, next I have a bag of frozen broccoli. Add that on. Okay, so far so good. Now we're gonna cut up a few potatoes. And I like to cut these kind of small because potatoes take a while to cook. Just for some added color here, I'm gonna add a bell pepper to the mix. And because I love onions, we're gonna do an onion. Now we're gonna make a dressing to pour over the top before we put it in the oven. I'm using this Dijon mustard, a little bit of soy sauce. You can just kind of mix up whatever you like and then try it out and see how it tastes. Doing some honey. I would definitely go hot honey here, but Aaron will be like, I don't like it, it's too spicy. White wine vinegar. You could also go white wine. Avocado oil. Gotta have garlic powder. Mix that up. Let me test it. Oh my God. It's good. It's really good. But I feel like this is not enough. I feel like I need to make a little more. So I'm just going to add a little more of everything. Go ahead and pour the dressing over the chicken and the vegetables. You can use your hands to kind of spread it out. I used a little brush to spread it over the chicken. Into a 375 oven for 40 minutes. This turned out so good. That dressing really made a big difference. Let me know what vegetables you would put on your sheet pan meal, and give me a follow if you like healthy meals that are great for the whole family.